Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's a good one. Watch out. It is a screaming, Mimi, good fish. Do you want to put this in? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're fishing the springs at Palmer Ranch in Alberta, Canada. And Clint, our cameraman, is going to be fishing with us. We're expecting to have a great day. Stick around.
Thanks. Oh, there's one. Awesome. Woohoo, yeah. Nice. Oh, nice jump. Nice jump. Look at that thing jump. That's awesome. Ooh, careful. I switched over to that leech, and first couple casts got this fish. I know there's monster, supposedly 20-pound trout in this lake on these ponds. And this is not one of them, but it's a nice trout.
Oh, nice job.
Beauty. Look at that
look
thing.
how fat he is. Awesome.
We got a nice cloudy day, so hopefully good activity. Really nice rainbow. About 13, 14 inches. There it goes. All right, awesome, that was cool. 2 fish in a row. I had one break me off just a couple minutes before that, and then a couple casts later caught this fish. And boy, I think it's definitely the right fly. It really took it hard, so hopefully we'll get a few more now.
Yeah, it looks like the right fly.
So I'm fishing a little different than a lot of times that I've fished lakes before. I'm using a strike indicator, and the fly is about 6 or 7 feet under, and I'm using kind of an olive leech pattern with a little gray in it. And the main thing I'm doing is I get it cast out there, and then I'm just giving it about an inch movement on the strike indicator. Inch at a time, let it sit, inch at a time, let it sit, and then the fish has been hitting it.
Yeah, I like this, Steve.
Boy, it's a nice drop off right here.
Yeah. Well, do you want to try here? Do you want to go down?
You know, why don't you try here? I'll go on the other side.
Okay, great.
All right.
Sounds good. All right, Steve's heading down the bank. So I'm just going to jump in this water just a little bit because it drops way off. And I'm going to try to cast just somewhere out in the deep. I don't know if it really matters where. And see what happens.
I cast my fly into the spring-fed pond and began to move my indicator.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big jump.
All right, nice.
It's a pretty good fish. I don't know if I was paying attention or not, but
I could tell this was a weighty fish.
Nice.
it's good. Yeah, it's a good fish.
Yeah, it is.
All right, it's a good fish. I'd say it's a good couple, 3 pounds anyway.
Sweet. Wow, look at him go.
Wow, what a run.
Oof.
It's going in that shallow water. That fish made a big jump and headed toward the shallows, and it made a couple strong runs.
Yep.
know
Hopefully he
if
doesn't
there's
take
much-
you into any sticks or anything.
Yeah, I just got to reel in when I can and let him run when he wants to run, even if he goes over there. These fish here in the Palmer ponds are just hard fighting fish, and they get huge.
The fish made one last run, then I gradually managed to work it toward the net.
Yep, got him. That's a nice trout. Here she is. Nice, gorgeous rainbow. Swimming off. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Cast my indicator out there. It has a a little leech on it, olive leech, and saw my indicator go down, set the hook, and sure enough, turned out to be a really nice fish.
That's great. I mean, that's the same fly that I caught a couple on earlier, so it's definitely the pattern that's working.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some more.
Yep, let's keep plugging away.
All right.
Trying something.
Yeah, I think I found one of those curved leeches. Hopefully that'll work.
Steve has been fly fishing since he was a young boy. He is very skilled, and not everybody can emulate what he does.
Gosh.
Wading 101. That's beautiful.
It might be right on camera too.
For once it wasn't me. I'm happy.
That's twice now I've wiped out on that grass.
That is funny.
Clint cast the mayfly nymph into the pond, then slowly stripped his line.
All right,
nice,
Clint's
Clint.
got a fish.
Awesome.
The fish was giving Clint quite a tussle.
Where'd you get that on, Clint?
I got it on a green olive nymph.
Oh yeah.
And I just put it on. I've been going through everything in my box and everything in Steve's box, trying to find something that worked, and I just could not get anything.
All right. Well, do you want me to sneak out and net it for you?
I am going to ask you to net that for me because I don't have a net. Ready?
All right. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Right in there.
Nice.
That's a good fish.
All right. You ready? Here we go.
All right. Well, that was a nice fish, Clint. Good job.
Thanks.
Here you go, on the board.
It's about time.
It's
About time. I've been fishing all day long. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Trying everything in my box, everything in Steve's box. It's just, you know, finding the right thing.
Yeah, well, I think you might have, so we'll maybe try another one of those. And
I won't know until I get another one.
Yep, that's true. Yep.
That could have been an accident.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Thank you. So this is the fly that I was using. It's an olive-colored nymph, kind of a mayfly nymph with a brass bead head. Seems to work.
Well, guys, we've been here before, but it's been a great spot for us. So what I might do is head over all the way across again.
Okay.
And if you guys want to fish here?
Yeah, I think we will, and I think I'll try a dragonfly nymph this time. See if that works in the evening here.
Okay. All right. Whoa.
Ooh, nice. That was a good run. Woo. Nice. Really nice. That's cool. On a dragonfly nymph.
Awesome.
This is a pretty good sized dragonfly nymph that I'm using. Gray body, it's got dark wings. And of course I'm using a loop knot again. Better action. I think he's probably close anyway. Come on, fishy. Yeah.
All right, good job.
Yeah,
Got a nice
thanks.
fish.
Nice trout. All right, look at the size of that baby. There he goes.
All right.
That was awesome. Yeah, on the dragonfly nymph. That's the fattest one I've caught today.
Well, that's great.
I was just getting ready to pull up and cast. It was pretty close to me. And it hit right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep plugging away with the olive leech. And
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Let me know if
Sounds
you get
good.
another one.
We're fishing in July and August here, so it's warm. Fight the fish as fast as you can so they don't get too stressed. Make sure you revive them before you release them and get them off so they can fight another day.
The tip of the week is brought to you by Northwest Outfitters, located at the Village at Riverstone in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
I don't care how long you do this or how good you get. This type of stuff happens, and I really do try to practice what I preach, but one tip in getting rid of a tangle very quickly is to take one fly off. Yeah, we're gonna take that bottom bug off, and hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. And we'll be back in business here shortly. We'll get this indicator off real quick. Oftentimes that gets into the mix. As long as I don't pull it too tight. And look at that. So, by removing a fly, and an indicator in that instance, we'll just put that right back on. There. Still have our first bug. And then I'm going to tie on our second offering, and that's a great tip. So if you get tangled up, especially with these multi-fly riggings, take one fly off, and then you're good to go.
We had fished the springs at Palmer Ranch a few years ago, and as it turned out, it was a big fish day.
Boy, that's a big fish. Jeez, got to go 6 pounds, I think. That's a big fish. Just threw it out there and was stripping back pretty slow because I figured it's cold this morning, so the bugs are going to be a little slower back moving. And he picked it up and didn't hit it hard, but definitely could feel a solid weight of the fish. Wow. Oh, look at that fish.
Steve worked the large rainbow toward the net.
Oh boy, that's a big trout.
Ooh, I got it. Oh, it's a big fish. All right. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Oh gosh, it's big. It's tarpon big, Steve.
Yeah.
Nice fish. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful.
That's nice.
Beautiful. Rainbow. Wow.
Had 2 takes earlier, but finally had one hook up. Okay, I'm gonna try and sit right here.
See that little damsel in there? Same thing, we catch them on down in the States.
The ranch also borders the beautiful Waterton River, known for its large brown trout.
On today's show, you've seen us tying a lot of loop knots to our flies because we're fishing in still waters. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. I'm using a fly line to make it more visible for you. First thing you're going to do is make an overhand loop and come back through the loop just like you'd be doing kind of a granny knot. And then pull that through so you have a good amount of line on the outside of the loop. Then this carabiner is going to be my hook. That would go through the hook. Then you go back through the loop. So once you have it looking like that, you're going to pinch right here in front of this loop, and basically you're tying now like this was your fly tying on. So I'm going to turn it around. So you're going to do an improved cinch knot from this point on. I'm only going to do 3. Normally you do 5 turns around the line. There's a little bit of a loop right here, a little bit of opening. Put it through, and then flip back over. And then you'll pull that tight. Now that we've cinched this down, you would cut off this tag end, and again you would have your loop now with your fly moving freely on it for more lifelike action. Oh, nice. That's cool. I do have another one of these flies for sale.
Oh, I'm going for it right now. Problem is with Steve is when he starts catching a ton of fish, the price always goes way up.
Whoa, nice. This is Okay, I'm gonna get this in as fast as I can here. It's a pretty good sized trout. He has taken the dragonfly nymph again. Ladin's gonna net this fish for me, hopefully, without going too deep. Thank you. Oh, whoa.
You better remember this one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
Ladin was really nice and netted that fish for me, but he didn't realize how deep it was. Okay, boy, look at the fatness of that fish. Nice. Boy, I tell you what, that was a really cool take. Just stripping a little, you know. And then I did a long strip, and at the end of that longer strip, I felt him, boom.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, and bigger fish, so I don't know if it's the fly or just that we're getting towards the evening and they're feeding more.
Yeah, well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's good job, awesome.
Really nice fish.
Good discovery on that fly.
Yeah, I'll give you my, my other one.
Deal.
See if I can find it.
I cast as far as I could across the canal toward these cattails, and I was stripping it in, and it was almost back to me, and that's when the fish hit. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's a good one. Watch out. It is a screaming, Mimi, good fish.
The fish continued to pull hard toward the cattails.
Whoa. It's a good fish.
Awesome.
It's gotta be.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. I gotta try to keep him out in the center. Just kind of let him fight right in the middle. Boy, hit that like a ton of bricks. But now that I see it, it's just not as big as I thought it was. Yeah, I did. But it's a nice fish. I just thought he was like a 3-pounder. Yeah, it's not a bad fish.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna go try to get this guy fairly quickly. I caught him, I was just stripping in the damsel, and it hit like a ton of bricks, man.
It's a
it
nice
took off
trout.
so fast. It's a beautiful trout. Oh yeah, it's a good trout.
Nice.
Good
oh
trout.
yeah, that's a fatty.
Yeah. Gorgeous. You can look at the colors. Just gonna let them revive for a while.
Do you want to put the
Hard fighters.
Nice.
And they took off. That thing was ready to roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that thing hit like a ton of bricks. I thought he was 7 pounds the way he took off out of there.
Oh, I love the way they hit on these dragonfly nymphs. They just pound them.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love it. Yeah, like they say, you know, oftentimes steelhead fishing that tugs a drug, you kind of get that feeling a little bit when you're stripping those things because they just hammer them. It was fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show here from Alberta, Canada at Palmer Ranch. I know we had a great time. Please join us next week for more Fishing with Ladin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show here from Palmer Ranch in Alberta, Canada. We had a great time. Hope you did too! You could knock it off. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Hey folks, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.